Hey guys, today we're going to be talking about who can financially afford to sign up for pre-construction, and we're going to take a look right now. You guys ready? I hope so. So, number one, you're going to need cash for pre-construction. I'm going to talk about the pros and cons of pre-construction versus resale in another property. This one is purely about affordability. So basically, you just need to be able to afford the down payment structure. So here's an example of Viewpoint condos coming up, and this is a little summary. A unit costs around 584K to 659, but you can get some for around 600,000 as well. And this is the deposit structure right here. The higher your purchase price, the higher your deposits. So for this specific unit, it's 1,000 on signing, 9,000 in 95 days, and then the total balance to 5% in 1 year. And as you can see here, 5% every year after that. Occupancy is going to be in 2028 for this specific project here. I also have a video on these condos in this same channel. Okay, so let's take a look. So we can take a look at an example of a $600,000 unit. And these would be the numbers, okay? $1,000 on signing, 9,095 days, and then the balance to 5% in a year. So 5% of 600,000 is 30,000. Since you already paid 10,000 here, we're going to be paying 20,000 more in 1 year from the date that you sign up. So let's say today, October, mid-October, you're going to be paying just $10,000 in the next 2 months. And in October, mid-October 2023, you'll be paying 20,000. And then June 2020, you know, June 2024 will be 30K and then 30K and 30K. As long as you can make these payments, you would be good. If for whatever reason you cannot, you're kind of in a little bit of trouble because you might lose your deposit or you have to assign it. Assignment fees differ. In terms of the assignment fee you can expect, it's typically 750 to 7,000. You just have to look at the project that's being built and their policy. And assignment, you can look this up, but basically it's the right to purchase. So sometimes you can make money on this, actually most of the time, because say in 2 years you don't want to make the deposits anymore, or even right before closing you don't want to close, or you cannot close because your mortgage has issues. You can assign it, pay this fee, and you might be able to make a profit if the property is worth more in the future, which is usually the case from historic data. So for someone who wants to purchase something, say, you know, 1.2 million, you can just kind which would more be of a pre-construction townhouse or even detached home in outer GTA. You just multiply these numbers by two. Uh, this is kind of a longer range deposit structure, so it would be like 50K here, 60, 60, 60. Okay, and now here's a design district. This is finishing earlier in 2026. The other one we were looking at was called Viewpoint, and that finishes in 2028. So let's see for a design district, we have units almost $500,000, and this is the payment structure. 5% of $500,000 is 25,000. So you're gonna need 25,000 in 30 days, 25 in this. 20. If you can afford this, you can most likely afford the pre-construction. One more thing is for pre-construction, you're going to get some kind of a mortgage approval. And honestly, this isn't too hard as long as you have even medium income. I know a lot of mortgage agents who can make that letter for you. And it's just saying that at closing in like 4, 6 years, they should be able to, make this purchase or close on the property. This is to protect the builders from no one closing, no one being able to pay the rest of the money on closing, and that they're going to run into financial issues. And but most lenders, a lot of mortgage agents will provide this letter quite freely because it doesn't really, it's just a future promise, and no one's really guaranteeing anything. So this isn't really much of a hurdle for most people. It just might be hard if, say, you have um, maybe no income and like 400 credit score, and like zero assets. Then in that case, it might be hard to get it. One more thing to note is that closing cost is going to be slightly higher compared to resale. Expect 5 to 7% of the purchase price as extra closing costs that you have to pay. For reference, closing cost for resale property is 1.5 to 4%. It's closer to 4% if you're not a first-time home buyer. It's closer to 1.5 if you buy something cheap and you're a first-time home buyer because you have less land transfer tax. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you're interested in pre-construction, I can send you emails like this showing you, uh, information that only realtors have, the price lists of a bunch of different pre-constructions in GTA or wherever. I work all over Ontario. So yeah, enjoy guys. Like and subscribe, please.